Howdy do, I am Snail and welcome back to a new episode of Let's Play Homestead Survival here at the Rolling Meddow. This is the third episode. Hello, you folks out there, and welcome back to a new episode. It is still hailing. It will stop pretty soon, so that's good. So we get rid of that noise. But anyway, in the last one, we did some woodwork with that thing, and that was a pretty good buy. This thing is awesome. So that little thing is totally worth it. So we have that going, so we can cut down woods and all of that. So that was interesting. I don't remember all we did because it's been a little while since I recorded that episode. So if you want to check it out yourself, you can just go to my YouTube profile or down in the description and press the link on the screen at the end of this video. So check that out if you like, just to catch you up to speed and whatnot. And at the same time, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all that stuff on my channels, just to support me and support the channel and help the channel to grow. And yeah, I always appreciate that, but that's your choice, totally up to you. I'm just saying it just because I can. But I'm just gonna turn down the volume on my headset. There you go. So now what I'm thinking is, like I said in the last one, is a plow. Oh, listen, silence. It's the plow part, and maybe take maybe this grass is too good to go, so I'm gonna see if I can do something about that, if I can afford it, that is. I don't have a lot of money, but we'll see. So we could cut down a few trees or whatnot, so that's an easy thing to do. But let's see first before we go to sleep, and then after we slept, hopefully there will be new stuff on sale. So let's check it out. Where is it? There. Always like to start at the bottom and work my way up. I don't know why. That's just how I am. Let's see. Grass and plows. That's 6K. There is this thing. If my voice is a little bit on, it's just because I just woke up basically, and I just started recording while as soon as I wake up. But yeah, it's I have Christmas vacation now, so that's a good thing. 100K. I'm just gonna check real quick. My tractor had 96. That is 100. I might be able to do it, but there's this thing. I need 105. I can't pull that. Most likely I can, but it will be hard. And there's this, no, 630. Cultivator. I need some plow stuff. Doesn't look like it. There's a lot of stuff here. Mm-hmm. A lot of those type of stuff. I don't know what it is in English, but you grind up tree stumps. The tree stumps thing. A lot of them things. That's annoying. But anyway, let's head to sleep. And this morning, hopefully we have a lot of new stuff on sale. So now, let's see. Grimme. Ja, den var veldig grimme. Never mind that, what I said. Let's see. There's still this thing. That's 90. That's a cultivator. And there's this thing. That's 105. Just making sure that I didn't miss anything. No, not a whole lot of stuff here. So let's see here on plows. First, I'm gonna have a sip of water. Clean my palate or my throat. Cutting tools. That's 15. That's great. That's a thing. That's 15. That's 15. 35. 16. So that's an option. That's an option. That's 15. Let's see. That's 24, and that's 60. And that's 6. That's 6, and but I'm not gonna make hay, so that's. Let's see those. 25 for that one. Five for that. 15 for that. 9 for that. 80 horsepower. 19 for that one. So we need about. And we of course we need. We're gonna make bales. We need some stuff, but oh, that's 30. Round baler. We had that for 20. I have used it before on another series. So that's a pretty great one. And there's this Oracle thing. So that's a good thing. And there's this thing. So we need 30, 40k ish. We have 12, so we can afford not that one thing. We can afford this. What I'm thinking is this. Let's say round it up to 20. So, all in all, if we're gonna do grass stuff, we need about 70k. We need to have around 70k in our bank. And we have 12, so minus, or we have 13. So that'll be, you have to use my calculator. We need 58. So round it up to 60. We need 60k. That's a few loads of wood. And so that's a few loads of wood. So I'm thinking, should we do that or just go for plow? But nonetheless, we can't afford a plow either, so. But that's 105, 220, 165. There's this thing. That's well, that's small. Oh boy. We need a bigger tractor. We really need a tractor as well. Let's see what this is on the used market here. There's this thing. 90 to 250. Interesting. That's 23 for that thing. But that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much power. Bumping up, go from 95 to 250. That's a little bit too much. Although it's very tempting. So I'm not gonna go that big right at once. It takes one step at a time. So let's see if there's a bigger, smaller, or even go to middle. So let's see. This thing, that's a interesting, but it doesn't have the front thing. I assume. No. So that's a no-go. Gotta have that. That's 33. Let's see. We have front wheel handers. Work lights. Doesn't have that either. $56. We have some options though, so that's a good thing. Let's see, there, 6. That's 30. No. That's 39. That's 25. Roof. Air filter, roof. Front weight and hydraulics. We can save up enough money for this thing. That's 120. That's another big whole lot more horsepower, but it's something. It's something, so that's good. So we can't save up enough for that. So what I'm thinking is, I think I'm gonna go for the grass thing, because we don't have enough power to. I could download find a mod that support it, so that I'm gonna take a look at that, see if I can find a plow that we can pull, because I don't have a plow that is power that we can pull. So the only option we have is go for grass. But I'm gonna go head out and take a look and see what I can find. Alright, I have been looking around and I think I found a few options. So let's see here. We have this thing. No, not that thing. This thing. That's 85 horsepower. That's 2 meter. That's 14k. Or we have this thing. That's 90 horsepower. 2.4. So I think I'm gonna go with that. That's only 2,500. That one we can afford. So either way, I think I'm gonna pick up this thing. And I'm gonna have it. New Holland blue. Just to match the color. That's only 250, so let's go for that. Either way, hopefully it fits. So now we have a plow, but I'm not gonna go empty-handed over to the shop. I'm gonna cut down a few trees. So I'm gonna cut down this one first. Perfect. There you go. What size should I cut him down to? Six meters. I think I'm gonna go 6. The longer they are, the more you get from them, I think. got a few. So there you go. Now we have that going for us. Just gonna leave that there. There we go. One at a time, sweet tractor. You take one log at a time. Ah, look how easy this is. It's so easy. Oh, so good. So there you go. That's how easy this thing is. That's how good this thing is. So I'm gonna do the same with those logs, and I will catch up to you as soon as I have loaded it up. Because you saw me do that in the last one, so I'm not gonna bore you with that all over again and again. So see you when I have filled up the trailer. Alright, we have oh, this is the last log. It took no time whatsoever, so I'm just gonna, I don't know how much this tractor can pull, so I'm gonna go with this. Let's see. GG. Oh yeah, that's true. Wait a second here. I don't think I can pull the plow, so I have to sell the. I have to sell the tree first. Or after. So I'm gonna head on over to the store and collect plow first. So see you there. There it is. Very nice, eh? So now we can go back. So there we go. Now we have a plow. That's good. So now let's go to the sawmill. Alright, we are almost here, so now it's going to be interesting to see. I don't remember how much we got for that last one. Maybe it's around 12. I don't remember. But it's going to, nonetheless, it's going to be interesting to see how much I can get for one tree. But then we can think ahead on how many loads we need to go for if we're going to sell. No, not sell. I mean, if we're gonna buy that grass equipment. So I have something to go after. So now, let's see how much we get for it. I think it's fair. 6,000. It depends. They're not the same each time. But 6k. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for one trade. So at least now we have 60. So it's gonna take some time, but we'll get there. We will get there. But what I'm thinking is to first let's head on back to this farm, and I will talk when I get back. What I was thinking is we need some income. So I'm thinking a greenhouse or something. That's what I'm thinking. Just gonna leave that there for now. No. Greenhouse. Let's see. How much is it for a greenhouse? Building. Drive house. Oh, that's 400 for that. So that's something we definitely can do. We're gonna put it. I think I can put it there for now. Or not. Oh, that's a little bit in the way, so I'm gonna put it here. greenhouse. That's, we have 16. That's 400. That's 9. 13 for that. So either that. We're gonna go with the simple one first. Not too big. Remember that. But we need a water trailer. Let's go there. And then I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit because that was annoying. I know I'm losing, maybe losing a little bit of money there, but I don't care. Let's see. Something like that. Have it a little bit more. More so. And then painting. Like so. Something like that. So it blends in. Now we have a greenhouse, and now we need something else. The water pump. Oh, we have flags. Norwegian flag. Cool. Let's see if we can find that water thing. Fences. There we go. It's only 500, so I think I'm gonna go for that. Where do I put it? So it's not in the way. Let's just say. Put it right there. Should be fine. No, so it looks a little bit wet where it has been. So there you go. Now we have water. So now we need a trailer for that thing. Let's see. We have this. Thing. Or this. Either that or that. That's only 1,000. That's. Let's go with that. So now, let's go over and get it. There we go. We have water tank. Let's head over to the farm. So now let's see. This should be easy. We just go back and forth like this. Pretty easy. You can just stand there. Till it's full. And there you go. It is full. How easy is that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now we can go over and sorry if you got dizzy, and start it up, fill it up with stuff. Let's go with salad or cabbage. I think we get a lot of tomatoes first. So just go tomatoes and salad and cabbage. Let's go with those three first. Tomato, salad, and a cabbage. And then after that, we can maybe switch over to spring onions and strawberries, garlic, and whatever. So now it is running. So we have a greenhouse. Hopefully, it will maybe we will get something pretty quick, but I assume it's gonna take a few months until we see something coming out of it. So yeah, it is running. Hopefully, if I did it correctly, I have activated it. So yeah. So there you go. New tool to the house, or not tool, but new thing to the house. I'm just gonna take a screenshot out of that. There you go. Now it is that time. But let's see. Should I take it on that side? Let's go into this map and see. I'm thinking maybe here. Start here. Start with, or should we just go here? I'm thinking I'm gonna go here. Use this first. I could just go big and plow up this whole area, but this is that kind of not that kind of series where we just go from zero to hero. You know, you go small and you work your way up. So we start with a small field, and when we got that running, then we can bump it up a notch, go bigger and whatnot. I think I like to work that way. So I'm going to go along the forest line here and see how far it goes, and then we're going to go down and plow up this area. I think that's a good plan. I think we have a plan here, but that'll be in the next episode. So because the video, I just noticed it's already 40 minutes long, so we're gonna do that in the next episode. So at least now we have a good plan for what to do, and then we're gonna, in the meantime, when we're done that, we're gonna sell some wood and get so we can afford that equipment for then we can mow up all this grass. That's what I'm thinking. Then we can mow up all this grass, so we have that, and we can sell some bales. And then now we have the greenhouse as well. Oh, I'm not gonna jump down from the trailer. I can break my ankle, so I'm not gonna do that. So we have we got somewhere. We sold some trees. We got a greenhouse, and we have a plan for our field here, down here. So that's interesting. That's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to plow that up and to start. I assume that I will get bored pretty quickly, but it's gonna be fun to start it up. But yeah, so that'll be that. Then we have a plan for the next one. So that's what we're gonna start, and we'll see. You never know what happens. All of a sudden, I might change my mind or do something totally different, or something can happen. You never know. So at least that's our. I think at least we have a plan. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I did. It was a ton of fun to be back here. If you did enjoy it, press that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you like, and if you have some tips, tricks, comments, all that stuff, post that down there in the comment section. And if you want to watch all the other videos that I have made in the history of humankind, you'll find everything that you need to know about on my YouTube profile. On my YouTube profile down in the description and on the screen here in just a second. So with that being said, I will see you good folks in the next video. Take care of each other, be safe, and bye bye. Peace out.